Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. How are you, my dear? Today we will take problem solving skill and strategies. Okay, we will start uh, this exercise 2H and 2I. Okay, number 1, 2, 3 in 2H, and 2I, number 1 A, B, C, D. Inshallah, and this is your homework. Yes, here problem solving, extra information, uh, problem solving skills, extra information. Yani sometimes when we read the problem we find extra information. We did not use this extra information to solve our problem. Because of that we ignore it. Yani we only read it but we did not use it. Here in this exercise he asks you solve using addition or subtraction using only the information you need. Yani we only use the important information. So here the painters of 25 buildings have to complete the work in 30 days. This is yani we did not take any information from this. We know only that the painters of 25 buildings, he has 25 buildings, he want complete his work in 30 days. So here they need 423 cans of white paint, okay, and 678 cans of red paint. So how many cans of paint do they need in all? So when we read the problem, here we know only what he want. He want how many cans of paint they need in all. So here if you read, they need how many cans in white paint? So 423. So this is the first important uh, information we have. And second, and means what we will do, we will add 678 cans of red paint. So this is the first two important information. They need 423 cans of white paint and 678 cans of red paint. So here how many cans? So what we will do, we will add. So here 3 plus 8, yes, correct, 11, 1 carry up 1, 1 plus 2, yes, 3, 3 plus 7, correct, 0, yani 10, 0 carry up 1, 1 plus 4, 5 plus 6, yes, 11. So how many cans of paint they need? They need 1101. Okay, so they need 1101 cans in all. Next year, a large stadium can hold 10,000 people. One day, they were 5,050 people, of which 2,976 were women. So how many were men? So here what we will do, here this a large stadium can hold 10,000 people. This is extra information. Because of that I put line here. First, one day they were how many? In one day how many? 5,050 people. So 2,976 from this number were women. So how many were men? So what we will do, first we write the statement or the important information. One day there were 5,050 people. Okay, how many women? Number of women how many? Yes, 2,976. So 2,976 were women. So what is the number of men? So what we will do, we will subtract to know the number of men. Number of men, what we will do is start subtract 4, 6 minus, we take 6 from 0, so we cannot, we borrow 1 from 5, so 5 becomes 4 and this 0 becomes 10. Now we can subtract 6 from 10, it will be 4. Sorry, now here we cannot subtract 7 from 4, So we can borrow from 0? No. So here we borrow from, yes, from 5. 5 becomes 4, and this 0 becomes 10. Now we can subtract 1 from 10. So 10 becomes 9, and this 4 becomes 14. Now here we can subtract 7 from 14. It will be 7. Now here this is 9. Don't forget this 0 was, now it is 9. So 9 minus 9, 0. 2 minus 4, 2. So the number of men, 2074. Next year, for wedding that was to be attended by 750 people. Okay, the decorators has to use 1250 flowers in the hall. So the number of the flowers the decorator want to put, how many? 1250. If they had already used 985 flowers, so how many more did they have to use? Yani now to decorate the hall we want 1250. Now I already have 985. So how many more I need to complete the decorate of the hall? So what we will do here, we also subtract. And don't forget, this is a extra information also. We will not use it for a wedding that was to be attended by 750 people. We will not use this information. We start use it from here. So the first information here, the decorator had to use how many? 1250 flowers. He already has 985 flowers. So how many more did the decorator need to use? So we will subtract. Now we start subtract 5 from 0. We cannot, so we borrow 1 from 5. 5 becomes 4, and this 0 becomes 10. Now we can subtract 5 from 10 is 5. Here we cannot subtract 8 from 4, so we'll borrow 1 from 2. 2 becomes 1, and this 4 becomes 14. Now if you subtract 8 from 14, it will be 6. Now here 9, and here 12, no, it is 11. So now we cannot take 9 from 1, so we borrow 1 from 1, so this will be 11. So 9, subtract 9 from 11, it will be 2. So how many flowers we need to complete the decorate of the hall? 265 flowers. Here problem solving strategies, exercise 2I. Solve use the simpler number strategies. Here find the number that is 8,392 less than 15,896. So like this, take care about less. I want number, find a number that is 8,392 less than that one. So if we subtract, we can find the answer. So here what we will do, less than 15,896 by 8,302, so we will subtract. So we write first the bigger number, and we will subtract the smaller number. So like this here, you can subtract 2 from 6, it will be 4. 0 minus, we take 0 from 9, it will be 9. 3 from 8, it will be 5. And now here 8 from 5 we cannot, so we borrow 1. So this 5 becomes 15, and this 1 becomes 0. Now we can subtract 8 from 15, it will be 7. Okay, now next, here find the number that is 9,296 248 more than this one. So if more than this number, so what we will do, we will add it together. So we put the big number, this 18,349, and we will add with this number. So if you add it, 4 plus we should shift it like this. If I can shift it, yes, like this. It will take time. Okay, no problem. Yes, and this is here also, and this too, like this. I shifted. Okay, and save. Now again we return back here. So if we add 4 plus 8, it is 12. 2 carry up 1. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. 4 carry up 1. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. So 6. And now here 4 plus 2, 6. Yeah. Now 8 plus 9, it is 17. 7 carry up 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. So this is if we can find the number that is 9,284 more than this number, means we will add. Now here see, find the number that is 1,260 less than this. So now we know less than this number by this. So what we will do, we put the big number up and the small number down and start subtract. Now here if you subtract 0 minus, take 0 from 6, 6 subtract from 9, it will be 3. 2 minus 2, 0, 1, subtract from 7, it will be 6. Now here D, how much smaller is this number than that one? So if you hear like how much smaller this number than this number, that one, so what we will do, girls, we will subtract also to know how much this number is smaller than that number. When we start subtract, means we will put the bigger number first, and we subtract the smaller number. Now we start subtract. 8, we cannot take 8 from 5, so we borrow 1 from 6. 6 becomes 5, and this 5 becomes 15. Now subtract 8 from 15. Oh, again it will be like this, so I should also correct it. Bismillah. You know, I take more time to make this. So okay, like this it's correct, and we save it. Okay, now again we return back. Here we start subtract, so we can subtract now 5 from 15, so it will be 7. Now we cannot subtract 9 from 5, so we cannot borrow from 0, so we will borrow from 1, and this becomes 0 becomes 9, and this 5 becomes 15. Now count from 9 to 15, it will be 6. Don't forget this is 9 now, so you can subtract 6 from 9, it will be 3. And now this 3 and this 0, so we cannot subtract 3 from 0, we borrow 1 from 2. 2 becomes 1, and this 0 becomes 10. Now we can subtract 3 from 10, it will be 7, and last 1. Okay, okay, this is the D. Now E, by how much is this number less than that number? So here what we will do, now you know what we will do, we will subtract. So here what number should be subtracted from this so that the difference is this. So what number should be subtracted from this number that the difference is this. So here also we will subtract, okay, because if we subtract the small number from the big number, we can find the number we can subtract it. So here also we can subtract. Now here, what will be the difference if the sum of this number and this number subtracted from this number? So here we will use two steps. First we will add this number and this number. After we find the answer, we will subtract from this number. So first we will add, and after this we will subtract. We will add 9,146 plus 2,934. After we find the answer, we subtract from 23,891. Now here, what number should be added to this to get this number? So here we will subtract. Here we will subtract. If you subtract, the bigger we put the bigger number up and the smaller number down. So the difference between this is the number we should add to 23,193. So what we will do here, we write for 47,938. We will subtract, we put this down, 23,192, and we subtract this number from this number, and the answer will be the number should be added to that one. Okay, like this we finish, my dear student, and I want from you يعني like this we finish our chapter, and inshallah after Eid vacation we will complete. During Eid vacation you can solve chapter checkup and worksheet. Okay, and happy Eid for all of you, and be safe in home, and take care about yourself. Thank you my dear, and goodbye, and see you later inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.